Hi everyone, meteorologist Matt Gray. Welcome to the Brainstorm for this week. It is December 4th. The snow is falling outside as I am recording this video, and wow, we have had a massive start to winter, and I'm going to show you just how big of a deal as far as snowfall around Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, how fast the snow is stacked up, and what that could mean, because we're talking about La Niña again. This is our third La Niña year in a row, but things have not been all that impressive with the last couple of winters. So here we go. This is a reminder of just what La Niña is. So its climate cycle starts in the ocean, or rather it's an interaction between the ocean and the atmosphere, and basically jet stream winds start pushing things away. East Pacific becomes cooler than normal, and that affects tons of weather patterns around the world, including stacking the deck for us here in the inland Northwest for some things to be different. And that means wetter, colder weather in the Pacific Northwest, cold weather across the northern plains, wet weather in the Midwest, more chances for severe weather in the south, and warm and dry all across the southern parts of the United States. Now, as far as that cold and wet winter for us, well, things have been fits and starts the past couple of years. So far, though, this is quite a start. So our average snow around Spokane, which is going to be the site that has the longest history, goes all the way back to 1881, and that is the site I'm going to use to explain what's going on here. Your average La Niña year should give us about 20 to 25% more snow than an average year. Our average snow is right about anywhere between 40 and 50 inches. So let's just call it 45 and make it even. So here is the last, all the La Niña years over the past 2 decades, all the way since 2003. Really the ones that lived up to the billing, 2008 and 2009, and some of the snowiest years we've ever seen around Spokane, where we got over 90 inches of snow both of those winters, winter of 07-08 and 08-09. You head to 2010, 2011, that was also a little bit above average. That was the next La Niña winter after that. And then we have some that are kind of in the upper end of average to just slightly above average, 2018 and 2021. So 2020 to 2021, that winter. Well, as far as what I think is going to happen now, just based on statistics, because we already had record-setting November snowfall of 18.5 inches, which, by the way, is 41% already. Here in the start of December, we are already 41% of the way there to an average snowfall year. So we are in very, very good shape and can probably ride out some dry periods when they do come along. If they stay around for a while, we will still have probably a pretty decent snow year in the inland Northwest when we look back at the statistics overall. This is just so interesting, though, because we've had good starts before, and they've kind of fizzled away as we've gotten into the later parts of winter. In fact, that actually happened in 2021 to 2022, where we started out very slowly, but then we had a big burst of activity December and January, early January, and then everything stopped. And then we ended up getting a little bit more snow sprinkled on top of that in April. So you never know how things are going to turn out, at least on the weekly and a monthly scale. But we're looking pretty good. How good? Snowfall from October 1st to December 3rd. Pretty much all of that happened in November. 18.5 inches. That is 8th highest for that period of time. So that kind of late fall snow, getting this much, has been a bit rare. And that is what we are seeing. In fact, the only time that there was more in recent history would be in 2010. So there you go. We're in a good spot, I think, as far as having a La Niña winter that lives up to the billing, because the pattern has remained very active, cold and snowy. And it looks like that is going to stay that way as we head into mid-December. This is the outlook for the following week, December 12th through the 18th. Looking like it's going to stay cold, and looking like the odds are favoring wetter weather as well. And this is not just, it's not just the next week or so. It's not just heading into mid-December, but it looks like the overall winter pattern, at least for now, looks like it is going to stay active. As you can see, one of the highest areas rated as above average precipitation activity right there in the mountains of North Idaho and western Montana. So that'd be great news for our local snowpack, great news for local skiing as this holds out through December, January, and February. And our temperatures staying cool as well. So this looks very classic La Nina, and we will see how much snow we end up stacking up. You know, a lot's going to depend on if we have a big warm up as we go into spring, you know, that extra spring snow that'll stack up little by little as well. But it does look like, at least for the first probably third of winter, looks like it's going to be staying pretty active. We will see what 2023 holds when we get into it, but for now, for the 2022-23 winter, things are looking like this may be the best La Nina year we have had in some time. Of course, Mother Nature could shut off the faucet entirely in the future. We will see along with all of you. We're all going to find out together how this is going to go. So that is a little update on La Nina. We're doing pretty good so far, snow lovers. Let's keep it going. You can find this channel here, KXLY, 4 News Now YouTube channel. You can find this video series, rather, every week, Brainstorm with me, meteorologist Matt Gray, on the 4 News Now YouTube channel, and our Brainstorm newsletter. You can sign up and get weather information and the science behind the weather in your inbox every week on KXLY.com. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend and the start of your week. I'll see you again soon.